supposed to. Watch out for the people that ain't close to. Speak a little something you could toast to. I ain't tryna hear about what you won't do. Moving like I'm into. Hit the ground running like the rent do. Speak a little something that you're into. I ain't tryna hear about what you been through. Like hold up, say what's the hold up. I got the pack. Drip, they see the glow up, oh now they know us. See it's funny how my pockets out of shape, but I'm fit for the flex. Clear the phone call, hit my chick with a text. Parlay through the bird with my drip from the jets. Save a couple hundred by your with the rest. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Ayy, winning like I ought to. I ain't wanna do it, but I got to. Smoking what my doctor told me not to. Got these wishing they was hot too. Ballin' like I need to. Got my exes wishing for a redo. Smell the marijuana when I speed through. Hit her with a tip, that's a preview. Hold up, wait up, get your weight up. Shit, get your money, not your hater. Boy, draw a play up. I flip my wrist, a layup. She wanna lay up. I gotta get it, I'ma stay up. I'm all the way up. I got my pay up. I ain't playing with you. I'm a coach now. Commentating, do the most now. I be somewhere booted with my toes down. Made little baby toot with her nose down. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live.
Hello, hello out there. What's up, good Vipo? Let me know that you can hear me by commenting January 24th in the comments. January 24th, or I didn't do it because I saw I forgot who it was. I saw somebody's comment saying they that I should make that the word. I didn't do it. Oh, y'all ain't gonna get me started. Y'all not gonna get me started. Thank you for letting me know in the chat that you can hear me, Miss Tia, Paula, Richmond. Pop them on the screen real quick for me, ladies. Backstage, Nikki, Scorpio lady, and Cheryl D baby, and everybody else in the chat who let me know that you can hear me by typing our word of the day. So today we are back. Thank you all for joining me once again. I missed y'all, so that's why I'm giving y'all so much content. I owe y'all because I did y'all dirty for the month of December and the first couple weeks of January. I did y'all dirty. Oh, I was bad. So I'm trying to make up for it. I apologize. And I'm showing you. Actions speak louder than words, and here are my actions. I'm giving y'all plenties of content. And we're coming hard. We're coming hard. So today we are talking about Terica Ellis. So I was on the interwebs double checking her sentencing date, which had already been rescheduled from, I think it was January 10th to January 24th. And so I was confirming, and it is still confirmed. Hopefully we're good now. January 24th in St. Louis, federal court. We will be there to find out how long Terica T. Ellis is going to get for her involvement in the crime of helping to take the life of Andre Montgomery. So, what I also found while I was there on the interwebs was that her attorney had submitted her memorandum of her letters of character from her friends and family. 36 of them, y'all. 36 of them. And I was like, I gotta tell the people. I gotta get back online and let the people know. So I literally found this out like yesterday evening, and I was like, well, I guess I know what the next live is. And so here we are. So just a little housekeeping. Because of the subject matter, I know that sometimes people want to start using certain words. We cannot use the M word. And we should not be using any profanity. Please make sure to respect everyone in the chat. We can disagree without being disagreeable. If you make any mistakes in typing any words that are not allowed or any curse words, etc., our purpose-driven moderators will be more than happy to delete that comment for you. Just let's be adults. That's all. Let's be adults. Let's be kind. Let's be purpose-driven. Thank all of you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And thank you to my moderators, both the front end on the YouTube side and backstage. We have Alice, Blessed Child of God, and Precious G, who is new. She's a freshman, and this is her first live stream. So welcome her, everyone. And let's get into it. So just some updates as far as I saw someone even comment, and I did have it on my notes here to give an update on the murderer and his sentencing date. Tim's sentencing date thus far is still set for March 2nd of 2023. So on March 2nd, we should be getting, he's the final person. We've already had sentencing for Travell Anthony Hill. I forgot when he was sentenced, but we did that. Look back, if you missed it, look back at our archive of videos. We did that. We did a recap on it and everything. And then we had, ladies, if you can remove the comments so the people can see these people's faces. Some of these some of the people may not recognize them or know what they look like. So we had Travell Anthony Hill, who was sentenced to what, 32 years, I think, y'all. And then we have, and he's the actual pow pow person. He's the one who, caused the fatal injury to unfortunately to Andre. And then we had Wael Yagnam, who was not no more, his license been taken, but was the insurance agent who created these falsified five life insurance policies on the behalf of the murderer, who we knew as Tim Norman. His legal name is James Timothy Norman. So these two, what did Wael get, y'all? 5 years? I don't forgot, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't think to look that up either. But he didn't get, he only got a couple years because his is considered, although we know a life was taken, his is still considered like a white collar crime. And so he did not get nearly as many. It was single digits, but I can't remember how long off the top of my head. And then we have now we have Terica Ellis sentencing coming up this coming Tuesday. And then last, but certainly not least, because this is the one everybody wants. This the big dog, the big catch, I should say, because he's the only one who did not plead guilty and confess. He, all the way to the end. I didn't do it. All the way to the end. And already working on his appeal. So we'll see how all that goes. And of course, we will be doing the transcripts as well once they have been released at a reduced cost, because I am not paying thousands of dollars to regurgitate information I already know. I'm not doing that. But I am going to do it for y'all, and I'm going to give it to y'all in detail. I can't wait, because that's going to be great, because, verbatim, I can tell y'all what was happening in this moment and when they said that and what the audience did and when we, all that. Who I was looking at when that happened. Yeah, all that. Can't wait. So let's really get into it. So we have Terica Ellis. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to give a little background. Terica Ellis was the side chick of Tim Norman. She was his lady of the night. Only because it's YouTube, y'all. I'm trying to find other words, because they jacking up all my videos lately. It's ridiculous. It's making me want to get off of here and just stay on Patreon only. It's this whole thing. So join the Patreon, because ain't no telling when I'm be done over here. They play too much over here on YouTube with my money. But anyway, Terica Ellis was the on and off lady of the night for Tim Norman whenever he would be in St. Louis. They did it some other places too, but whenever the move hit him and he wanted to trick off $700 to $1,000 is about what he gave her each time for her services. And she also, where he originally met her, was the Bottoms Up Club, which I also visited, as you can see there from the picture. I have a video. I told y'all I have videos coming out for that. That video is about 4 months old, like the content, and I never finished it and got it. I never started editing it. It's still coming, y'all, because it's gonna come before all this wraps up. I got a new plan that I've come up with. So as you can see, I was there at the Bottoms Up Club. This is actually where Terica Ellis, twerked for dollars, and this is also where she met Tim Norman, and began eventually the homie lover friends kind of relationship, selectual ship. I'm just making up words, but yeah, and also the Bottoms Up Club is also where, and why didn't I pull a picture of Andre? Yes I did. Is also where Andre Montgomery, who is unfortunately the victim in all of this is also where he met the scripper, Terica Ellis. So that's what we know of her. All we know is she a scripper. We know that these photos of her. Actually, I got some other photos I could have put in here where she's scantily clad. But this is all we know. The person who thinks their greatest asset or makes money on what they consider their greatest asset, which is what she's showing us in this picture, And then we know that she was fool enough to fall for the ploy and the plot of James Timothy Norman. However, there are people that we're going to find out who know her in a different way, and we're going to see how. So I'm not going to display these letters on the screen because these have people's names and some of their personal information, and I'm not trying to, put them through that. So I'll redact as I read what I feel is needed to not. It ain't their fault that they, know a person who got involved in something so horrendous. And also definitely keep Michelle Griggs and the Griggs family in your thoughts and prayers, because these, in general, this whole thing is a lot for them. But leading up to these sentencings it's like a harming of them, because of the fact that they are now, as we speak, and we're just, being voyeurs, they're literally working on their family statements to the judge, and the statements that they will read and go up to the podium and read during the sentencing. And so this keeps like rehashing. It's like they can never completely heal. So definitely continue to keep them in your prayers. This here is the finish line for them. This sentencing. I already know this. I know this. And so after this, we will be hearing some things. And we will be hearing some things. I'll leave it at that. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers. So let's get to Terica Ellis's Peoples, and let's see. So the first letter that we have here is from the Greater New Liberty Baptist Church in Memphis, Tennessee. I guess I can say who this is. Let me see. So this looks like this is from the pastor, who is Daryl Shack Sr. He's the pastor of this church. And he is, also the person who wrote this letter. And it says here, this was done on January 10th of 2023. Oh, recently. They just getting around to this. That's why they had pushed back that sentencing date. Yeah, because this was done on the date that the other sentencing hearing was supposed. So they ain't had these ready. That's what they hadn't done all their homework. That's why they pushed that back. But anyway, it says to the Honorable Judge Ross. Judge Ross is the judge who was in charge of this entire case. Did a wonderful job, in my opinion, with this horrible situation. Says, I am writing this letter. Why y'all ain't tell me? I don't think nobody put it on there yet. I'll do it when appropriate. But yes, I'll give it before this is over. I'm surprised somebody said, where your glasses at? Where your glasses? Okay, here we go. So it says, I am writing this letter to urge leniency in the sentencing of Terica Ellis, whom I've known and have had great privilege of being an active member of our church for several years at the Greater New Liberty Church. Despite this unfortunate event, I know that the defendant appreciates the gravity of her mistakes and is already taking personal steps to make amends to correct the errors of her ways. How so? I guess by serving her time, because what else could she do in jail? She's been in jail for 2 years. Says, I can't, no, 3? 3, going on 3 years, because we just hit going on 3 years. It says, I can imagine how this entire ordeal has wrecked the lives of many involved, including Terica, and I am fully committed to supporting Terica and the family in any way as she starts on this remorseful journey in her life. She should have been started 7 years ago. That's a whole nother story. Okay. I have come across many people as a member of the clergy, and it is my firm belief that if given an opportunity, Terica can live a more productive and contributing life post-rehabilitation. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for considering this request for leniency. Abundant blessings. I don't know, Pastor. I need a little more. You ain't told me nothing about her character, though. How often did she attend this church? Is this her mama church and this her mama pastor? And he just happened to be like, wow, I remember Terica. She would come here on Easter. I'll write this letter for you, mama, as a favor. It don't feel personal enough. Y'all let me know. Says, I'm just noticing your comment, Pig Pearl. Pastor couldn't get her off the pole. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. It just don't seem, I I'm trying to let me do this so I can have y'all. I need to see y'all live comments too, because it be a little delay on the comments on my side. How much of Tim's money did she pay the church tithes? Yeah, all of that. I don't know. This one didn't quite move me. I'm sorry. It did. But thank you, Pastor. Thank you. But next time, put a little bit more like she served on the usher board. She gave her tithes. She was always in the kitchen after services, helping with the fish fries, and she's great at making spaghetti, boiling the corn, the little half corn on the cobs, because when you do those, they don't give you the full. It'd be like the little sliver of corn on the cob. Like, tell me something that lets me feel like, oh, she grew up in the church. She did her Easter speech. Her first Easter speech was here. Like, give me something that makes me feel like you really know her heart. Because this just make me feel like you knew somebody who knew her, who asked you to do this letter as a favor because they needed something from a church, something from the clergy. Alice is saying, don't tell me that she was tricking and churching at the same time. I don't think she was churching. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing in that said she went to church to me. I ain't gonna reread it, but I just didn't feel it. Sorry, y'all. It says, okay, this one is handwritten. Let me see. I might be able to show you. Let me make sure though. I'm just popping it on the screen real quick so y'all can see what it looks like. But it doesn't show y'all who it is. So this one is handwritten. So, and I have not read any of this. All 36 of these letters are a blind read for me. All I know is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the character letters. I didn't want to pre-read them and have preconceived notions. I wanted to do this with y'all. I like to do it this way with y'all. Okay, so it says, Honorable Judge Ross. I'm assuming this is a kid. I'm hoping this is a kid, especially because it's handwritten. Please show mercy, or a very old person. Says, please show mercy and leniency. I'm assuming that the attorney said, could everyone ask for leniency? Please show mercy and leniency to Miss Terica Ellis. Terica has 2 daughters that are in need of their mother. Well, Michelle Griggs was in need of her son to have him still here on this side of earth. Says, this side of heaven, I should say. Says her youngest daughter has a medical condition that helps with the love of her mother. That helps with the okay. This is how they wrote it, y'all. Says Terica mom is ill as well. That's unfortunately. However, she is the sole provider of the youngest daughter. Miss Ellis is a loving mother and daughter, and I do believe that she has learned from this situation and something regretful as well as remorseful. We ask that you please take this into consideration. Now, what I don't want to see as we continue to read is the same words in everybody's letters, because then it started to make me think that the attorney sent somebody like a template and said, make sure to use these words, because we're seeing now remorseful and leniency, and there was another word I saw in here that we just read from the pastor. Okay, I mean, I'm sad to hear that her mom is ill and all of that. These are kind of the consequences when you make these sort of decisions. It just says that I believe that she has learned from this. Well, we can't go on your belief. We got to know that she's learned from this. And no matter what, even if she has learned, there's still the consequence that has to be paid. There's a debt that has come with these sort of actions. D Baby says she knew when she entered into this madness. I will, and I was thinking about this as we were, leading into this, as I was preparing. It started reminding me of my thoughts. And I will say, I still feel to this day that Terica did not intentionally get into this situation. She didn't realize what was happening until it literally happened. However, to me, where she went wrong was when she found out, she said nothing. She didn't go to the police. And on top of that, she still stayed around Tim, like, meeting up with him in LA, attempting to meet up with him sometime later in Memphis. And then he said he was dissing her at that point. That's to me where she went wrong. And then, the years, what was it, 4 years or so? 4 years of not saying anything and waiting to be captured and questioned. That's where she went wrong. But when you're there and you're listening to the testimony and even the evidence and all of that, it's fairly clear that she did not know that was the goal. Still not, but it's clear that she did not know that the goal was to take his life. Michelle, Precious G said Michelle needed Dre, but here we are with these 36 letters. Thank you. Exactly. Okay, so we're moving on to the next letter. This one is also handwritten. I'm just share so y'all can at least just see what I'm looking at. That's that. So we got another handwritten, and I'm just not going to keep it on screen because I don't. This person never signed it anyway, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Okay, so it says, they do say their name though. It says, Honorable Judge Ross, my name is. It says Terica Ellis is my stepsister. Oh, she got a stepsister. Okay. Oh, Jesus, this writing though. I think it says, I want to give my condolences to Andre Montgomery's family. Terica is a very nice, kind-hearted person. She'll help anybody she can. That is clear. Because she was helping Tim. Helping him do the wrong thing, but she was helping Tim. And she helped herself into this situation. Says she'll help anybody she can. Always kept a job. Oh, we know that. She traveled for her work. She was a hard, dedicated worker because she traveled to St. Louis on the week, Thursday through Saturdays or so. I think it was Thursday through Saturdays for her job at the Bottoms Up Club. So, yeah, she's a hard worker. She kept a job for sure. Had a job till her last days. Says had her own business, the boutique. It sure would be nice if Tim would give me money to start my boutique. Yes. So we know she worked hard. She had a boutique. Y'all just writing it just like throws my eyesight off. Says had her own business and also attend church every Sunday. Oh, okay. Well, see, this is what the pastor should have been saying. She attended my church every Sunday. That ain't what the pastor said though. Has a sick child that needs her mother. That's the sad part. The kids are suffering too. Also has an older child that needs her as well. True. Okay, well, that's that one on that one. That was her stepsister. This one is, let me make sure y'all. I want to show y'all without showing y'all. So this one, we have another one. It is handwritten as well. Testing my eyesight today, y'all. Testing the strength of these glasses. It says, let me get myself off there and put it up there. Got to know who we're talking about. To the Honorable Judge Ross, my name is, my sister is Terica Ellis. Says she take care her kids. She love God. Pray something you me. Pray for you me too. Okay, I'm gonna reread that, but this is what it says. She love God. Pray for you me too. Jesus. She something to church all the time. Oh, I guess that's go. She go to church all the time. My little nice sicker sells little miracle. My little nice sicker sell little miracle. She okay. She she it look like she gonna wind up lost year in school. Oh, wait. She okay, she gonna wind up lost year. Okay, somebody should have helped her. and rewrote this or something. Something about some last year in school. It says, my sister Terica will help you. The judge don't need no help. Me, anybody. She got all kind girl bussing. I don't think she's talking about bussing. I don't think she's talking about bussing. That's what it looked like. But she can't be talking. That ain't what we ain't talking about her work at the bottoms up. It can't be bussing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She got all kind of girl businesses. I'm sorry. She got BUSIN on one line by itself, and there was plenty of space to keep writing. She puts a dash and then ESS on the on the next line. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, Jesus. She got all kind of girl business things for face, everybody, teeth whitening. Okay. Some everything. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be some of everything. Some everything. Let her come home. Oh, not just home, but home. To her kid. Well, she got kids. Let her come home to her kid. She love everybody. Help you too. The judge don't need no help. Oh, this a guy. Who is this? What did they say? Oh, it's her brother. It's her brother. Okay. Thank you, brother. Hope maybe the judge. That might help the judge feel something. Okay. So here's the next one. I'm just showing y'all what I'm. So I mean, y'all know I be struggling to read sometimes, but I just want y'all to see what I'm looking at, so y'all really know. Like this ain't just Phil being illiterate. Okay, so here's the next one. It says, to the Honorable Judge Ross, I am, first of all, I would like to give my condolences to the Montgomery family. Well, really the Griggs family. Griggs and Montgomery, because there are Montgomerys who really have been, they've all been affected, don't get me wrong, but there are some who are truly, yeah, okay, I'm done. Let me not say too much. we want to remember the Griggs family here. So it says, I have known Terica her entire life. I am her mom. She gives her name. Wait, no. I think they're saying her mom's cousin. Terica loves her children and has always provided for them. Even though they're saying her mother's name, is doing a wonderful job being a co-parent, it still does not take the place of their mom being there for them. True, just like it doesn't take the place of Michelle Griggs losing her son. Although she has other children, the loss of that one is still very devastating and has affected that entire family, and they still haven't been able to heal from that. Never will completely. Anyway, it says somebody else's name. The oldest really needs her mom. She is a young lady now. She owes so much not knowing. She cries so much not knowing or understanding how to function or make sound decisions without her mom. The baby is sickly. It takes a lot of time and consideration for her sickle cell. Knowing this, I hope she can return to her family as soon as possible, if not for us, but for her children. Thank you for reading my letter. And thank you for writing the letter. Okay. Next one. I'm like, ain't nobody got no typewriter, no printer? Nobody? All of these are handwritten so far. The only one that's been typed out thus far. I mean, I ain't looked through these, but so far from what we're looking at, no one has them. Yeah, they're all handwritten so far. So let's keep moving. This one says, to the Honorable Judge Ross, I am evangelist, blah blah. coming to you with God's spirit guiding my hand. Woo, hallelujah. Says a sometimes you just got to try to use context clues to make out the words with some people's handwriting. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. So I just know the next word is my deepest sympathy and condolences to the family for their loss. Behalf of our family. It's like all these letters are written the same. It's starting to make me think there's a template floating around. Ooh, Jesus, this one's a little harder, y'all. I guess they don't really want the judge to know what they're trying to say. Because I know this ain't just me gonna be struggling with this. I think this says also something to, but they us fully support my niece. I don't know. Terica Ellis, and pray for her. Who, Jesus? This person does a lot of loop-de-loops, and they're like, everything is a loop-de-loop. Like every letter looks like a loop. Oh, Jesus. You got to print when your writing is like this, Evangelist JB. Because, I mean, God guided your hand, so of course you want the Spirit to be able to speak to Judge Ross, but Judge Ross got to be able to know what the Spirit is saying. And if we can't understand what the Spirit is saying because of the handwriting, it's all for naught. The Spirit should have led you to print or grab a printer and type this out. I'm gonna just, whatever. We just gonna say the words I can see, I guess. Terica, and pray for her to able to come home, back bells under the guidance of God's grace. She's a special niece of mine. Niece? I thought you said you were her evangelist. I don't know. Whatever. A mine with an exceptional soul. I don't know about exceptional now. We got to knock it down a few notches because of this situation. Maybe prior to. Well, really? Well, I ain't going to say that. Just because somebody dance on the pole don't take nothing away from their soul. That rhymes. Just because you dance on the pole don't take away from your soul. I like that. She's a loving mother that has missed years with her something girl. One that lives with full sickle cell disease that needs her mother's gums. No, it ain't gums. Okay, it's supposed to be arms around her. Please take my words into consideration. Pray, asking for leniency. Well, I mean, that is the proper term. So, okay, I ain't gonna ride it on them too hard for everybody trying to use that word. For my beloved nieces. Oh, maybe she's saying that her kids are the nieces. Again, you can't tell from the writing, you can't get context. Says life in the mighty name. Is that life? Nieces, life in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Was this a prayer? I guess it was a prayer. All right. Well, that was that one. Thank you, Evangelist. Okay, so here we go. Another one. Hold on, y'all. There's a lot of names on here. Oh, I know how to do that. Hold on. Just want to show y'all what I'm looking at. Here we go. Let me move this over. All right, here's our next one. Screen share so y'all can see what we looking at. This one a little clear. This one they printed, so I think we'll be fine with this one. I think we're good. All right, let's see who this is. It says Honorable Judge Ross. My name is AE. I'm just making that up. That's the initials. I am married to, looks like the mom, Terica's mom. Yes. My condolences goes out to Andre Montgomery's family. At least he was very specific because everybody else was very my head hurting from those letters. Imagine trying to read them. Imagine on this side of it, on this side of the camera. Imagine what's happening. And I don't even know how many we did. Oh, it's saying 8. I don't think we did 8 of them, but I'm on page 8 of 41. We're gonna have a long live. We're already 40 minutes in. And patrons, our Patreon, we're doing we have a Thursday night live. That's a private Patreon live. We're gonna still try to make it, y'all, but Please don't hold it against me if, if I feel like I'm dying up here and I ain't got no more left. We'll see how much time we got left in this, but if not, we'll definitely do it tomorrow. Because if I'm on page 8 of 41, we got a long night ahead of us. Okay, so this one's okay. So he says he's married to Terica's mom. His condolences to Andre Montgomery's family. Beautiful family there. Says, I have lived in the same home with Terica and her mom for 12 years. The Terica I know is always happy and Christ-like. Love the Lord. Oh, he prints, but then he writes so close. There's like no spaces between the words. I'm just noticing. Hold on. It's like it's like a crossword puzzle. Jesus. Oh, y'all. Nobody in the family was the every family got the real like soul food. You had every family got the Terry. Wasn't her name Terry, the attorney of the family, who's like the real smart one who really just handle all the business no matter what's going on in the family. They step in and take over. Where's the Terry in the family who say, everybody give me their letters so I can type them up and then I'm gonna have y'all sign at the bottom? You think the judge gonna deal with this? The only reason I'm pushing through is because of y'all. Okay. I think Terica gonna get a long sentence if this what she gotta rely on. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so let's try it again. It was fine for a moment, and then they just got closer and closer. And I got this enlarged. Let's see. The Terica I know is always happy and Christ-like. Love the Lord. She a really nice and kind person. Takes care of her kids in a magnificent way. Terica is a caring type of person. She is a sharp, sharing person. Very polite. Never gets into trouble. Huh? You're supposed to say never used to get into trouble. Never has prior to this got in trouble. But even that's not true because she's been arrested before. That's the whole thing because they're trying to up her sentence and give her a higher level because of her score, because she has a prior criminal record. So let's be careful with our words when we're writing these things, especially to the judge who knows this person's background and has seen all kind of reports. This makes it look like this letter is not true. And I know the intention is not that, but we never gets into trouble. We're actually with this letter because of trouble. And they're trying to give a longer sentence because of the previous trouble prior to this situation. Okay, but let's keep going. Never gets into trouble. Always makes sure her kids, mama, and family is doing good. Her little miracle is a sick child with sickle cell. She stays going to the doctor, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Well, I hear that's a really, really good hospital. So I'm hoping she's getting really great care. She's on medicine day and night. He gives the name of the oldest daughter and says needs her mother's love, support, and guidance. It's true. I think she's just gonna have to be doing that via calls though. It's unfortunate. It's sad though. I know y'all know I'm giving the shenanigans, but it is sad. It is very sad. The people who get affected outside of the people who were involved. So moving on to the next one. Once again, I don't know where there's Terry in the family. Maybe the Terry of the family in jail too. Because I'm like, once again, another handwritten letter. Okay. It's just this was very close, but it seemed like I'll be okay, but we'll see. Time will tell. All right. Says, Dear Judge Honorable Ross. Isn't it Dear Honorable Judge Ross? Okay. But anyway, Dear Judge Honorable Ross. Says, my name is, and gives the name, the cousin of Terica, and I'm writing you to give you insight of the person I've grown to love since I was a child, till now as an adult. I've always looked up to her because she is such a caring and loving person with a heart of gold that always got the family to get together and have a good time and stay close as a family should be. She is a single parent who always have provided for her kids and made sure they had the best of everything they needed and wanted. In my heart, I could have never imagined her hurting a fly, let alone knowing she would free willingly help take the life of a person. This is a good letter. Well, I ain't gonna say your name, but this is a good letter. This is the direction that we should be taking with these letters. This is good. I like this. So it says, I should have waited to get my commentary because okay, her to fly, let alone knowing she would willingly help take the life of a person. She never condoned violence. Well, but she was aware that Tim was looking for Andre and he was after Andre, and she said she thought he was just gonna beat him up. So that's violence. Y'all got to be careful with these words in here. Says she was always positive in any situation, whether good or bad. Being a mother was the highlight of her life. Stripping her away from her children is one of the hardest things I can imagine for her. Her children, and gives the name of both of the children, need her because no one will care for the kids as their parents will. Terica's oldest daughter is 18 years old, and she needs her mother more than ever because she needs proper guidance as she becomes a young adult. This person gave two pages, two handwritten pages. Well, at least two. I don't know if it's longer. Says, so that she can teach her right from wrong and that she will not make the same mistakes she has made, as in Terica. So you're saying her life is parts of her life is mistakes. So it sounds like it's not as perfect as we started off saying, but okay. I like that picture better. Okay, so it says, so she can teach her right from wrong, so she will not make the same mistakes. The same mistakes she has made. I think we made that clear in that last sentence, but okay. It says Terica has two precious years from her lives and ours. Her youngest daughter, who is 5, is growing up without knowing her mother. That's sad. That's really sad. Says her 5-year-old also has sickle cell that can get very bad, so she requires serious attention at times. Just imagine a sick child and you can't be there for them because you made one decision by doing something that you didn't think was harmful because it was coming from a person you trusted. And though you knew that wouldn't think and thought you knew that wouldn't think that someone harm or put their family or loved ones in danger. I don't know. Okay. She has kids of her own, so I know she wouldn't help take a child from someone else because if she lost her kids, that would be the worst feeling in the world. Which is, and I agree with all of that. The problem again is she didn't tell nobody after it happened. And then she hung out with the person who put her in that position a month after. And then from what he said, tried to hang out with him even after that. And when he was in Memphis and then took 4 years before the FBI, caught up and figured it all out. And she said nothing. So that's where we have a problem. Okay. All right. She has a beautiful little girl who has a disease that can easily take her away, and missing these moments in her life is very heartbreaking. Every day, this beautiful baby girl is here on this earth is a blessing, and she was a blessing when she was born. That is why she named her Miracle. Oh, that's sweet. Says, so far we have 3 handwritten pages. Says the birthday and holidays haven't been the same without her. Funny, Andre's sisters and his mom said that about their holidays. Interesting. Such a parallel. Says we miss getting together and enjoying seeing her smile and hearing her laughter as she brings joy to our family. Michelle Griggs actually got up and talked about how she missed how Andre during the holidays brought joy to their family in the last Christmas they had together, how that felt. And then the one after that, when he was no longer around, how much of a void that felt. Yeah. Says, I'm not trying to justify the situation because someone's life was cut short, but I believe that everyone makes mistakes. Okay, just a mistake, I guess. Like, oops, I dropped that glass. Sorry for breaking your glass. It says, and people deserve second chances. People may look at her as a heartless, senseless, money-hungry, exotic dancer or a criminal, but in my eyes, I see a misunderstood, loving, hardworking, and dedicated mother who loves and values family. More than anything, I never imagined that I would have to write a letter like this for her because I would never in a million years think that she would be in a predicament like this. Her character always had great things that would come from it, not bad. I'm praying that you find it in your heart to understand or try to see that she is not this bad person that everyone is perceiving Terica to be. Thank you for taking the time out to read my letter. Whoever this is must be a younger person who watches YouTube and sees what people really say about Terica. Anyway, next letter. Hold on, y'all. Be trying to block out the names. There's the next one that I'm reading. And guess what? It's handwritten. Oh, Jesus, help me. Okay, this one's short though, so I will say one thing I'm thinking as I was reading the last one. One thing that came to mind is it really must show, and this I think it leans to again. Yes, I'm gonna do the shenanigans. Yes, I'm gonna do a little dragging here or there, but the human side of me that doesn't always present behind this mic, but the human side of me is saying that obviously she has, what was it, 36 letters I said or something? 36 letters that she was able to get from people. That does say a lot about her character as far as prior to this. And I truly, again, believe this was a person who may not have been sharp enough and realize what they were being pulled into. But again, when we go back, the main problem was after it happened, you didn't say nothing. That's at least for me. And I feel like I heard that from, I know I heard it from a family member. I won't say who. Again, one day, we'll be able to talk more freely about those sort of things. But I feel like I heard that. I know I heard that from the family member in the conversation. Anyway, criminals with histories kill me thinking the past crimes disappear. Well, yeah, that's look like in these letters what's happening. Says Honorable Judge Ross, S.I., my cousin Terica is a very loving and caring person. She's very free-hearted and genuine and will help any and everybody in need. My cousin is also an awesome mother to her children whom need her even the more. Terica loves God and loves going to church. My cousin's main focus is her family. Family is everything to us. And the family is my cousin, Terica Ellis. Okay. That was that one. All right. So we're on the next one. We 13 pages of 41, y'all. 13 pages of 41. I shouldn't sound so excited about it because I ain't. Here's our next one, y'all. Y'all see? Once again, handwritten. I mean, nobody got a printer, typewriter, Kinko's. Okay. This person says, to the Honorable Judge Ross, it says, and they give their name, is Terica's aunt, and she has 2 daughters. The youngest baby is real sick and needs her Terica. Oh, yeah, and need her Terica is a real good mother, and she needs to be with them and care for them, and grandmother is sick and have a bad heart. Oh, that's sad. Terica Ellis is send, pray, and condolences to Andre, Montgomery's family. This is a plea for leniency for Terica Ellis, and her family needs her. And it gives the person's name, they give their name, they say they're the aunt, and they say thank you. Thank you, aunt. All right, next one. Y'all want to take a guess in what form this is in? Well, I got the chat covered up. Y'all want to take a guess? Y'all think it's printed? Y'all think it's handwritten? Handwritten. Oh, Jesus. All right, so yeah, this one gonna be a struggle, y'all. I can tell you in advance. So bear with me. Handwritten. I see y'all in the chat. Handwritten, right? Okay, it says first, I would like to thank. They got stuff in parentheses, and I don't think that was necessary. But it says first, I would like to thank. Oh, and thank you, and in parentheses, thank you kindly for allowing me the opportunity to be heard. And second, I would definitely like to send my sincere, this is in parentheses too, my sincere condolences, that to the other family. And third, and then the honor is in parentheses. I would like to say that my cousin, in parentheses, Terica Ellis, has always been a person of, in parentheses, honesty, comma, dedication, comma, and loyalty, end of parentheses. And with that being said, oh, let me stop. I was gonna say this is probably the Terry of the family, but families got levels, and maybe that's as high as this one goes. Because it's very it's written in a way that this person really think they're doing something. Oh my God, Lord help us. I need a drink. Seriously. I need to tell her, bring me a drink up here. All right, let me try. Let me just wait. I definitely do not want to show nobody's information, their names and all of them. Trying to keep it on a low, but I can show y'all. Okay, because I need y'all to see this. This one I can't read off screen. I need y'all to see that. I need a witness to what I'm going through. We never know. I might not make it through. I need witnesses. I'm gonna start over, y'all. So it says, first, I would like to thank you kindly for allowing me the opportunity to be heard. And second, I would definitely like to send my sincere condolences to the other family. And third, Your Honor, I would like to say, thank my cousin Terica has always been a person of honesty, dedication, and loyalty. And with that being said, Your Honor, we don't never know when life could change for us. When a person to only, Jesus, I don't know, y'all. It's a little faded too. When a person to only applying their honesty, loyalty, and dedication. She also has a daughter that absolutely needs her desperately. I think that's supposed to be one in which is only 5 years old and very sick with severe sickle cell disease. That's always sad every time I hear that. On medicine day and night. Your Honor, if you could find it in your heart, as I don't know, y'all. This is a little faded too. It says important that she needs her. I'm going to take it off screen because it goes down to the part where it shows names. So y'all see, I wasn't exaggerating. I wasn't, making it out to be more than it was. Yeah. So it says the mother, they need for their mother to come home, basically. Thank you, person. Who was this? Did they even say? Oh, they said they was a cousin. Okay. Thank you, cousin. All right. So we're on page we just on page 15 or 41. I don't know. We can't be up all night now, y'all. I did want to come live tomorrow. I can't be on here with y'all to midnight. Here's the next one. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Let me see. I can do it this way. All right. We got another one coming up. This typed or is this handwritten? Quickly. About to pop it on the screen. Give me your votes. Handwritten. If you said typed, you lost. You already know what it is. It's handwritten. They all handwritten. It look like. Says, my cousin Terica is a loving and caring mother. She stayed with me for about a year, and I thanked her every day. Now, didn't stepfather say she always lived with them? Okay. Okay. She attended church faithfully on Sundays. She is very missed and loved by her family. She is very talented and special. She will help anyone that needs it. Her children misses her dearly rather. They her heart. Can you please take this into consideration? Thank you. Cousin, another cousin. Thank you, cousin. Okay, next one. Y'all want to guess? Are we changing it up now? Just a girl says, I'm sorry, I'm so busy reading these, I'm forgetting all about y'all comments over here. But thank you, background moderators, backstage moderators rather, or my background singers. Thank y'all. Keep putting them on the screen, and I'll start noticing them now. Just a girl says the school system didn't fail them; their family failed them. When you go to school, you have to pay attention and learn something. Who knows if they even finished school or if they even did well in school. Well, yeah, that's true too as well. I mean, I honestly, my writing skills improved as an adult because I didn't get the bit. I mean, I got an educator. I ain't gonna say I didn't get an educator, but I had a lot of teachers fail me too, as in failed at teaching me well. But anyway, Anita Lauderdale says, some of the people writing them letters old enough to have watched Reading Rainbow, because this is ridiculous. How about this, y'all? Y'all don't. I can't take no weapons into the court. So y'all calm down in these comments. I can't be reading all that kind of stuff because I still got to go to the court, and I can't take no weapons in there with me. Y'all gonna have me storm. I can't even say what I will do. I am from the west side of Chicago, so trust me. I know how to protect myself. And I know how to work around systems. Oh, I can't bring it this far? Oh, okay, but over there, okay. Under a bush, under a bench, under a rock. But I will be covered in more ways than one. God's got me though. Anyway, back to these. I already showed y'all. So this one's handwritten. So we this is gonna be a bit of a struggle. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. I can already from the handwriting, I can tell. This person put their address and all that. They're in Memphis, Tennessee as well. They're saying, Honorable Judge Ross, I am writing this letter on behalf of Terica Ellis. I have known her mother and gave the mother's name for over 30 years. I am affectionately called TT, or like auntie. And then they give a name too. So TT or auntie, blah, blah, blah. Says, and as an elder in our family, I have offered love and support for the Ellis family, as well as condolences and prayers for the Montgomery family. Terica has two daughters who are in the care of Terica's mother. And gave the mother's name. Terica's youngest daughter, Terica's youngest daughter has sickle cell anemia. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm like belching and struggling to read and all that. Says that demands routine clinical care, oftentimes hospitalization, while the child's grandmother is fighting a life-threatening illness. So sad. And for that reason, Your Honor, we are asking that you would consider leniency. Thank you, TT. All right, so we've gone to the next one. We're on letter number 17 of 40. Well, I don't know if it's 41 letters. It's not 41. We know it's not 41. Well, we're on page 17 of 41. We've now gone to the next letter Now we got 36 people that wrote letters. Now, if I get 36 letters from people I know, friends and family, some of them gonna be typed. Actually, majority of them gonna be typed. I can say that. Majority of them gonna be typed. Probably every last one except for my mama. My mom be the only one like, I need somebody to type this up for me. So so I'm assuming that all of these cannot be handwritten. Somebody's got computers and stuff, or Kinko's, Staples, Office Max, something. So a library. So once again, next letter, what's our vote? Is this handwritten? Have we finally gotten to one that is typed? Let me know in chat as I pull it up. Handwritten or typed? Handwritten or typed? Handwritten or typed? Hold on, it's taking me a little longer to get my finger moving around too fast. There you go. You lost. No, y'all won. Y'all already know. Y'all knew. Right, Rachel, typed, please. Marianne says, do half tonight and the other half tomorrow. Marianne, I want this to be over. This gotta be, I can't do this no more. Let me get this up. If you can hang with me. If you can't, we're gonna be on here to 1 or 2, 3, 4 in the morning to get through this and be done. I ain't doing this no more. We can, So hang with me if you can. Patrons, I ain't gonna have nothing left after this. Please bear with me, but we will do our thing tomorrow for sure. Sorry. All right, let's get through this. I'm on 17 or 41. All right, says, Honorable Judge Ross, I am writing this letter to urge leniency in the sentencing of Terica Ellis. Terica Ellis has 2 children. No, sorry, that's what I would write it, but they said 2 kids, which is her youngest. I'm sorry. Oh, my eyes got lost. I'm gonna start over, y'all. Says, I am writing this letter to urge leniency in the sentencing of Terica Ellis. Terica Ellis has 2 kids, which her youngest has sickle cell. Terica is a great mom, sister, daughter, cousin, and is all about family. Her daughters need her home, especially her baby girl that don't fully understand why mommy is not home. I know, because that baby was what, 3 years old? Like 2.5 or something, 2 going on 3 when all this went down. Says, mommy is not home, is a sweet young lady. I also would like to extend my condolences to the Montgomery family. I like when they at least acknowledge the Montgomery family, because it's like y'all really talking heavy about y'all family and the closeness and how y'all missing, each other and all of that. And it's like, yeah, the same thing is happening in a more tragic way on the other. Well, yeah, in a more tragic way, in a more permanent way on the other side. Because I don't believe Terica's getting life. She should not get life. I don't think she should get life. I mean, I don't personally think. I don't think the Griggs want her to get life either. I don't think they want her to get life. Now, Kim, that's a whole nother story. Want him under the drill. Says, I'm sorry, y'all. Talking too much. Lost my place. Says, is a sweet young lady. I also would like to extend my condolences to the Montgomery family. Terica loves the Lord and is very active in the church. Well, was. Well, I know prisons got churches too, don't they? Like a minister or something. I don't know. Priest. She would do anything for her family, her mom, Sonia. I'm sorry, geez, I didn't mean to say late name, but y'all already know that her name is out there. But also needs her daughter home because she is sick as well. Taking care of Terica's youngest sick baby. Is that it? Did you end it like that? What? Wait, hold on, y'all. I know I'm reading off, but hold on. That even? Yeah, this ain't even the same paper. This starts up. Wait, this the back of it? No, because this person's starting new. That was it. I'll give y'all that one more time so y'all can see how abruptly it ends. Says, Terica loves the Lord and is very active in church. She would do anything for her family. Her mom's also needs her daughter home because she is sick as well, taking care of Terica's youngest sick baby. Period. The end. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you so much. Oh Lord, poor baby. This person didn't even say who they were. There's a date here. They did it on January 6th of this year. There's no name nowhere. It ain't me, y'all. There's no name. There's not even, I mean, they go straight into describing who Terica is. They never describe the relationship between them and Terica. I guess nobody was proofreading these either. That's why every family needs a Terry. Every family needs a Terry. I'm the Terry of my immediate family. I'm the Terry. All right. Next letter. All right, because I don't think we found Terry yet. Maybe this should be called Terica's character witness blind reading. Hashtag where's Terry? Like, can we find the Terry in the family? So let's see. Do y'all think this letter is the Terry? Is this one typed or is this one handwritten? What's the vote in the chat? Go ahead, put your entries in while I get ready to pull it up. I'm about to do it now. Drum roll, please. Typed or handwritten? Handwritten. You should know all the answers by now. You should know all the answers by now. I'm assuming. I ain't scrolled down, Pat. I'm just going one by one. I don't know what's happening. Somebody said Braille. Just the girl says, I honestly think she should have 100 letters and it wouldn't make a difference in her sentence. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe to say that that would be true. Judge Ross ain't playing with them when it comes to this. He ain't. He's even when they and I am interested because for those of you who may not have watched the other previous stuff on this and my commentary and recap on the sentencing hearings that I've gone to, which have been all of them so far. So that's Travell, YL, and now it's going to be Terica. Judge Ross gives them an opportunity to state their case, so to speak, say anything they have to say to the family or to him. And it's going to be very interesting to hear. But no matter what they have said thus far, he still comes back. Like, I don't care what you're saying. Like, the facts are this, and this makes no sense. Like, he comes very, very logically, no nonsense. So I don't expect him to change with this. I honestly don't. I expect him to be like, you have children, yes, and you care a lot about those children. So why wouldn't you have made a wise decision to make sure you could still be with those children 7 years ago after this happened and you could have reported it? Like, that's how he's going to come at it. I already know. I know, Judge Ross, I don't know if you watch any of my stuff, but I already know how you coming. I already know what you're doing. I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying. I know how you're going to come at this. He takes no prisoners. Okay. We did this one, right? I showed y'all, right? Yeah, I did. We just ain't ready yet. All right. So we're on page, we're only on page 18 or 41. Are we going to ever get through this? Some of these are, we just did one that was a 3-page written letter. So some of these I'm sure will be, page or two or something like, 2 to 3 pages, hopefully. Typed. Not typed, no, because that's even more words. Maybe 1 page typed. Double space, y'all. Double space, please. We'll see though. We ain't found the Terry. Might not get all these handwritten letters. I didn't even honestly, and I guess like that's the level of ignorance I have. Like, I've been so far removed from certain environments that it wouldn't even occur to me that this many people at least would still be handwriting professional letters. Did the attorney get this stack and be like, like, we can't work with this? The judge ain't gonna read this. Like, oh, it's sad. It's so sad. This whole thing is sad. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, let's try. I was trying to waste time because I feel like reading this. This was, oh, Jesus. Y'all look at this. Oh, because I think I can. Well, I can at least show y'all this part because it does have a name. I want to show that name. Let me just show, like, because I just popped it up real quick. Y'all look at this. What I got to try to work through. What, you know what I'm going to do first? And then I'll read the rest. So it says, I'm going to read the first part and then as that gets past that name. It says, Dear Honorable, and it says, my name is, and they give their name. It says, I am writing you this letter in reference to, and then I'm going to share it on the screen so y'all can. So I'm like, if I got to be punished, y'all want y'all ask her too. Says, in reference to the case. Is that involving y'all? I guess it's involving Terica Ellis. Terica is my cousin. She has never been in any trouble. I think this cousin doesn't know Terica well because Terica's been, she has a criminal record, unfortunately. Says in any trouble before, because that's just not true. This cousin didn't know she got arrested. Maybe because she got arrested, in St. Louis at the strip club at the Bottoms Up. Says, unfortunately, Terica got involved with a man that manipulated her. I agree with this. I agree. Terica has 2 daughters that long for their mother. Terica's youngest daughter has sickle cell. I have, Jesus. It's getting rougher and rougher on each time I get to the left column. I have put the word. I wish I can't see the chat and this at the same time. I would have to move the chat. Maybe I'll move the chat over here. Let me see. I'm gonna move the chat over here because I can see y'all a little better. Okay. Do I want to enlarge this? I might get mad at myself for enlarging this. Yeah, I am. Oh, at least this 2 pages, y'all. I don't want it enlarged. This it works better for me. I ain't want y'all to see all that. Okay. I'm playing with stuff too much. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my chat. I want to be able to see what y'all saying. I wanted y'all to help me with that word, but now I lost my place. It says the youngest daughter has sickle cell. I have traveled back and forth to St. Like you have to jump ahead for context clues to figure out some of these words. So it says I have traveled back and forth to St. Jude with this baby and watch her battle with this horrible illness. My heart truly goes out to the family of Andre Montgomery. My prayer is that Terica would be given the opportunity to come home. I don't know, y'all. Y'all don't say come home. Like, just say a lower sentence, but you can't say come home. You can just let her come home after this. Says, and, Jesus. And, okay, got to do context. Read ahead a little bit. And blank her daughters. And something her daughters. I can't explain what gives. It's almost like they gave up writing at the end. Jesus. Have y'all all ever taken notes in school or something and you were tired and stuff, and then you go back to read your notes and you're like, that's when I fell off. That's when I was falling asleep in lecture. And then you can't even read your own writing. I don't know. Some of my court docs was like this. Notes, rather, were like this. I don't know what that is, y'all. Yeah. What this person, Rita St. Rose says, I haven't had a headache this bad since reading Doctor's handwriting. Yeah, this looks very close to Doctor's handwriting. I'm giving up on that last part of that sentence, y'all. Something about mind of a narcissist. Okay, okay, maybe I can figure out. I can't explain what gives, I don't know, blank, the mind of a narcissist. I blank that Terica was afraid of Mr. Norman. Terica always kept a good job. Oh no, kept a job rather. I'm adding my own words. Says, and she was oops. That's what I get for putting it on screen. Hold on, y'all. Says, and she was a model citizen up until this incident occurred. Not really, because she has a criminal record. Y'all got to quit saying that. The judge knows this. Don't do that. And then invalidates what you're saying. No. Says, I appreciate you for taking the time out to read this letter. So she's saying that I'm assuming this is a she. Well, I do know it's a she because I saw her name. It's saying that she was afraid of Tim. Well, the problem with this, because I've heard that theory as well. Now, actually, I at one point in the very beginning, before the trial and stuff, I was kind of leaning more that way. But then when you find out she hung out with him after that, she didn't really cut him off. He kind of cut her off because he was using her in the first place. That's what doesn't help her. She was afraid of him because it's like, if you're afraid of him, avoid him. Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to the next one. We are on page. Now I feel like we're actually making movement, making progress. So we're on page 20 of 41. So we have at the halfway mark, basically. Excuse me. I gotta add some commercials. I gotta create some commercials. It is a lot, y'all. A lot of reading. My throat get to hurting and stuff. But we pushing through because we getting done with this. We ain't no part twos to this. LaShawn Beautiful says at any time she could have dipped. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly think on that particular day though, when you're there and you hear it, the timeline like in detail, you could see how a person who's not really tight, self-aware, and all of those things, how they could get pulled into, because he never gave the entire plan at all. He gave piece by piece by piece, like, oh, do this, and then they person do that, and it's like, well, call me when you're done. And it's like, oh, do this for me. And it seemed almost by happenstance. Go to the hotel and go check and see if Andre really there, kind of thing. But yeah. When we go through the transcripts, maybe you guys will see it a little more clear, like the way that I'm seeing. Not that, just because I'm saying it that way is the absolute truth, but you can get why I look at it the way that I look at it. That it's really clear. Actually, all of them, with the exception of Travell, like he knew he was to be taking the life of Andre. He's the only. Well, I ain't gonna say that. It's another person involved too that didn't even. But I would say YL and Terica, I believe, truly got duped into the situation. Gail Laurie says, do you honestly believe Judge Ross is going to read all of these letters? I know he is tired of this particular case, and I feel that he is getting a headache behind all of this nonsense. Yeah, I mean, it's his job too, but I don't know. I do not believe he's reading all these. No. I believe the clerk may read these, skim through. Because if I wasn't doing this for y'all for content purposes, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't that Gladys Knight? Is that Gladys Knight? Who is it? Was that is that Gladys Knight or God, why am I forgetting her name? Aretha Franklin. That's Aretha Franklin, ain't it? Ain't no way. Anyway, okay, next one. I think did I show it on screen yet, y'all? I think I did. No, I didn't. I don't know. Just in case. Here we go. Vote. This typed. Did we find the Terry? Where's Terry? Did we find the Terry of the family who actually know that we should be typing these professional letters? Or is this handwritten? Not typed. I'm saying not typed, Queen Bee. Yeah, Aretha. Thank you, Fab, and Good Vibes. These people would give an aspirin a headache. I love that. Yeah, I'm saying. Someone said hieroglyphics, Vonda. not hieroglyphics. Oh, I'm covering up the stuff I need to click on. Hieroglyphics. You were right. I wish I had a prize to give you. All right, let's get into this one. Jesus. I am getting tired of reading these, y'all. But I'm pushing through. Y'all deserve this because I abandoned y'all. I'm serious. I really feel bad for taking as much time as I did off. So y'all deserve this. Here we go. I want to give my deepest condolences to the Montgomery family. My niece Terica is a loving and carefree young lady. Very carefree. Bottoms up can tell you that. Says she has two beautiful daughters that love and need her very much. Her mother has been a good caregiver for her girls. Terica was trying to, I think, get her a beauty shop. Or get a beauty shop started. She has never been in any trouble or jail. That's not what they say in this trial. I'll find out at the trial. Okay, because at the sentencing. Because what I'm hearing is that she has a criminal past of some sort. Like she's been arrested. She was arrested for was it prostitution? I don't know. I don't want to speak that on it, but I think it was her being in the club and she was naked and they weren't supposed to be topless or something. I'll find out for sure and I'll let y'all know. But it's something. She got arrested for something. Says she has her family that loves her very much. She wants to make sure that her girls don't have to struggle and have the best education. I love her and miss my niece very much. Please let her come home to us. Yes. Thank you. There's an aunt. Yes. Thank you, aunt. All right, moving along. Moving on, we're on the next one. What's the vote? Is this typed? Have we found Terry? Or is this handwritten? Or is it hieroglyphics? Thank you so much. Isn't she lovely? So yeah, indecent exposure. Are you saying that for a fact, or are you just giving me the words because I was struggling? Lisa Bailey is saying, "Oh, Tim thought he was slick, the puppet master." Oh yeah, absolutely, yes, that was made extremely clear throughout the trial. Extremely clear that Tim thought he was the. I mean, the truth is, he did. He really did. It's just after the plan was executed, literally, it all foiled after that. He didn't get the insurance money, and then years later, things weren't adding up. It was, he made a deal with the devil, and then God kicked in and brought it all to an end. But yes, he definitely was the puppet master. All right, there you go. Handwritten. I don't know. This, I guess I'm gonna call it hieroglyphics if I can't make. I mean, what am I doing? Clicking on the wrong button. I hope I ain't throwing nothing off. So who said illegible? Shamika Mahoney. Miss Trisha's Kitchen says, I can't believe the attorneys didn't have these typed up. Right. But you know what? I believe the attorneys, I forgot who I read that said that Judge Ross is probably just sick of this case. That attorney is probably sick of this particular case. It's just like, whatever. Just, okay, this is y'all gave me. Let's just get this. Send that to the court. So it's a smoke signal. Yeah. That would be better. I'd rather sit here and read smoke signals for y'all for the next hour. I literally have a little bit of a headache for me. Okay, so here we go. Here's another one. We on page 21 of 41. Okay, so it says they give their name. They say Honorable Judge Ross. Give their name. They say my cousin Nane. Oh, my cousin's name is Terica Ellis. We grew up together by our grandmother and grandfather, and we have always been very close. I don't consider us as cousins. I see us as sisters, and I love her, and she always has been there for me. And growing up as adults now has truly been a blessing. Our grandmother always kept us in church and taught us the value of family and living right. And doing just that has brought us to live a good life for our children. She is a great mother. She needs to be home with her children because they need her. And Judge, please let her come home because me and my kids love and miss her. That ain't good enough reason. I'm sorry. That's not legal precedence because they miss her. Let her go. That ain't how that works. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen some level of condolences for the Griggs. Well, Griggs, aka Montgomery family. But I don't see that here. Thank you so much, cousin. Next. All right, well, we're on the next one, and I'm just making sure I take out any identifiers, and then what is Sonia Belotro? Not Cap. It's all Cap. All right, you ready to vote? Is this typed? I mean, because there's a chance we had the halfway mark, but there's a very good chance that we still might be able to find something that was typed as a professional document to a judge who will make the decision of how much time. Like, this is important. This is important. So there's someone who knew the importance of that and knew that handwritten letters ain't the way to make things move. So what's the vote? Did we finally find something that is not scribbles or Nicole Driver? So is this handwritten? Is it scribbles? Is it hieroglyphics? Hieroglyphics? Or is it typed? Pulling it up. Quickly, vote quickly. We got things to do. We got to keep it moving. We got all day. Type quick. Putting it up. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Oh, this is blocking this button I need to push. Here we go. Ah, God damn it. I'm sorry, I got to quit cursing. It's messing up my monetization and y'all fussing at me about cursing too much. All right, let the punishment continue. All right, so this one says, I literally, I just had a thought like, let me just take this off. Let me just, oh, by the way, oh, y'all can see me. I just got myself blocked. But don't forget, we got our merch store and we got our, I didn't do it, apparel. I actually got to put it back up because there was an issue with the printer and they fixed it. So you see it's fixed now. But yeah, don't forget about our merch store. I guess I got to put that back up there. But yeah, it makes me want to take this off. I'm like getting hot. It's hot. My brain is like working overtime and it's warming up my entire body. Try to figure out this stuff. Okay. Sonia, before I jump back over to reading, says the worst part of these letters. Nobody has even mentioned accountability or remorse or anything. She should have been somewhere doing hair. There's been some people in their defense. There has been some who mentioned that she feels bad and would not have done it on purpose, all that good stuff. It's just very sporadic. very, very sporadic. But let's see. This might be another person though who gives condolences and all the good stuff. One more time, let me read this. It just caught my eye. Yuffie, Vale, did you get the photo sent? Vale, did you get the photo I sent you of Tim and me? I don't know where. Could you say where you sent it? And if it was the best place would be the text community, but it's also a place that I haven't been catching up on my messages because I kind of took a month and a half off basically. So I am going to be catching up on messages over the next few days. So if I haven't seen it yet is what I'm saying, but I do want you to tell me where I should be looking for it. And I will rewatch this live and be looking at the chat. So please let me know where to look and I will go look for it. And thank you for it in advance. Okay, let's get to the letter. It says, Terica Ellis family is sending prayers and condolences to Andre Montgomery's family. Okay, see here we got another one. It says, Terica Ellis is my great niece. She has 2 daughters that she was rearing with great guidelines. Not guidance. I'm reading this the way it's written. Guidelines. Says the youngest child, gives the child's name, has sickle cell anemia. I'm mispronouncing it. Y'all know what I mean, though. I'm like, why can't I think of how it's pronounced? It says this illness has the child in and out of the hospital. The grandmother. Oh, I know why I can't, because my brain is fried. Like, why am I struggling with words I know how to say? It says this illness has the child in and out of the hospital. The grandmother is the caregiver to the children. The grandmother has a bad heart and doing the very best she can. The children need their mother, and the grandmother need her daughter so she can take better care of herself and heart condition. This is a plea for leniency for Terica Ellis. Her family needs her. This is great aunt. She gave her name, but I'm just going to call her great aunt because she got here as her in her signature. Great aunt. Thank you, great aunt. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging the Montgomery family as well. Griggs, hashtag. I shouldn't say hashtag. Griggs - Montgomery family because it's both. Okay, so we are now on page 23 of 41. Anyone want to take a guess at whether this is typed prayerfully, or is it scribble, handwritten, or hieroglyphics? Take your pick. Pray for me, y'all. Let's see. Drum roll. I keep coming this button I need. Yep, gotta click on that first. Which one? And I'm gonna take a sip of water. Go ahead, put your votes in there while I take a sip of water. I see a lot of handwritten. Y'all ain't got no faith over here in this Ellis family. Nobody think it's typed. It's not a sickle cell. It's not sickle cell letter. Y'all bad. Who just typed that? I want to spank you. Who just typed? Wait, I missed it. Deborah. Okay. Here you go. Y'all already knew. I tried to fool y'all, but y'all already knew. Y'all think I'm gonna be able to read this one though? It looks a little clear. I was just about to say it's you know what? And this is the problem with handwriting, especially like when you go to like full pages and stuff. It starts out good, but then your hand get tired and you're trying to get it over with, and so you get a little sloppy. And I'm noticing that's what this letter does. It's the beginning of it looks like I'm not. The first paragraph looks like I'll be fine. As soon as I glance towards the bottom, I'm like, oh Lord. Like even at a glance, I can barely tell what these words are. All right, well, let's go. It says and I'm really assuming that this is okay. Well, I ain't got to assume because she tells us. It says I gives their name. Says Terica Ellis' mom would like to give my condolences to the Montgomery family. Thank you, Mama Ellis, for acknowledging them. Says thank you, Judge Ross, for allowed the family and friends to submit letters on behalf of Terica. I am very proud of Terica. She is a very Christ person. She loves the Lord. She is a church-going person every Sunday, except for the one where she was involved in the situation that unfortunately took Andre's life. Says, she goes every Sunday in town or out of town. Oh, okay. I guess I wonder, did she go to church that day? Well, no, because that was an all-day event. That luring Andre out was an all-day event. Unless she went to online church somewhere. But anyway, she's a praying lady. Terica is very kind-hearted, lovable, caring. She will help anybody. Terica is a people person. Terica don't get into trouble, except for this. She takes good care of her children and family too. Terica calls her girls every day on the phone. She even been the monitor with them. Mother. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's monitor. I don't know. It ain't mother though. More to okay. Well, okay, we're gonna skip it. With them before they goes to school. She even been the I don't know that word is. I'm so curious of what this word is. She even been the y'all know what that might be? I could actually show y'all though. Hold on. Let me enlarge this because I'm very curious. Can I? It won't let me just highlight the word. Let me try. I don't know why this word is really bothering me that I can't figure it out. Help me out, y'all. Hold on. I'm putting it on the screen. And of course, spell it correctly. This one down. Y'all see my cursor here? This one, the M-O, it's the third line up from the bottom. Second word over next to D, says M-O, is that R-E? So it's the something with them before they go to school. Yeah. Any guesses? Any guesses? Monitor? Right, the monitor, but that ain't making sense, y'all. The monitor with them before they goes to school in the mornings, evening when they gets out of school. Monitor though? Wait, am I? Okay, Terica calls her girls every day on the phone. She even been the monitor with them before they goes to school in the mornings, even when they get out of school. It ain't mother, y'all. Somebody say hall monitor. It's Sugar Spice. Okay, y'all, I give up. Okay. Let me take it off screen because I don't want to show nothing personal. Oh, clicking on the wrong thing. Y'all with no help. Okay. Terica. Wait, hold on. Let me reduce the size a little bit so I can see the full line. It says Terica knows when their appointment for doctors is. Be on the phone with their doctors. The two girls are growing up on the phone, and this is the word again. Monitor with their mama. Monitor though? Does that be on the monitor? Oh, maybe Tina, Derek. I'm sorry, it's really small, so I can and my reading is just jacked up now. This is I think I'm gonna be illiterate by the time we're done. I ain't gonna be able to ever read nothing else for y'all ever again. My reading skills are going out the window with each passing letter. Okay, so like as a computer monitor. So she's monitoring. But can you do that from jail? Like they allow that from prison now? Oh, like on Zoom? Yeah, y'all saying Zoom, like FaceTime. Okay, I guess, huh? Okay. I'm comprehending that, but it still ain't making sense. Okay. Well, let's move on. I'm spending too much time on this one letter. We still got like close to 20 more letters. Okay. It says Terica knows when their appointment for the doctors is. Be on the phone with their doctors. And I'm sorry, the two girls. I keep trying to read it the way it should be. I'm sorry. I'm throwing words in that can't be here because it would make too much sense. Anyway, it says with their doctors, the two girls are grow up on the phone and the monitor with their mama. Terica has some of the best care for her kids. From the jail every day help me tremendously. Yes, she does. Oh, well, so they still have a part of their loved one in their life, unlike the Griggs family. Unlike Michelle Griggs and his siblings, and yeah. Seemed like an okay deal. Like if I had to take one or the other. So it says, Terica has some of the best care for her kids from the jail every day. Helps me tremendously. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Miracle has sickle cell. Oh, Jesus. I'm tired now. Y'all messing up. She a sick child. She needs her mom on medicine day and night at the St. Jude Hospital all the time. I don't know what this word is. I ain't Terica's name. I don't know. Something. She needs her mama. She always crying. I have to read it like this. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like about. I'm sorry. I got to read it like this. She always crying. Never want to do when she said to me, "I want my mom," and it hurts me. She has to go through this. She strays away, gets all to herself, a whole lot. You see it. Was just Terica, and I think that's the oldest daughter name, maybe, for a long time until Miracle came. Yes, that's supposed to be the daughter, the 18-year-old daughter's name. Came in the world. Oldest daughter is used to her mom. She weed her mom. It look like weed. It ain't weed. She needs her mom. Well, it said need her mom. She need her mom guidance, her mama support. That wasn't no comma there, y'all. Terica is such a good. That was a comma there, though. A good, good person. Her family need her home! Exclamation point. 3 of them. Thank you, Mama Ellis. Sorry for messing up your letter. It's my reading skills are off. Like it's from all the other letters prior to this. My reading skills are going down with each passing word. All right, so we are now on the next one. Let me just do enough to protect the identities. Okay, kind of. Okay. What's the vote on this next one? Have we finally run into typed letter, a professional letter to be submitted to the court on the behalf of Terica Ellis? Has my family finally given us a type letter so that we can get me out early? What's the vote? Scribbles? Handwritten? Typed? Or hieroglyphics? Vote now. It's coming up on the screen. Drum roll, please. What we got? I ain't even looking at y'all comments. What we got? Handwritten. What somebody said? Written in orange. I haven't seen crayons yet. I'm waiting on crayons. Somebody said handwritten in chalk. Y'all so funny. Survey says. Damn. Y'all so silly. Oh, y'all in these shenanigans, I tell you. All right, so sympathetically handwritten. Okay. Next one is, it says they give their name. It says I think that they're saying they give the mom's name, and it says best friend for 40 years. The mom has some long friendships. Says, I want to give my condolences to the Montgomery family. Thank you, person. Who are you? Oh, your best friend. Thank you, best friend. Says Terica is like a Jesus. Maybe like a niece to me. I know her. She loves her kids so much. Gives the name of the baby. Is a sick baby. She needs her mom. So does, and gives the name of the older child. Says it hurts the kids not to have their parents. Where is the daddy? Speaking of parents, with an S. Terica. Oh, excuse me. Terica is a good person. Please help. Sign, best friend. Thank you, best friend. Thank you for keeping it short and sweet so we can keep moving. I'm ready to get this over with. Thank you, best friend. All right, so now we're on the next one. Get your votes ready. Y'all already know the deal. Get your votes ready. What is this? I think Terica's going to ask you again. For this next letter, what do you think my family sent my attorney? Do you think? Thank you, T2, for the super chat. Val appreciates it. Do you think my family sent the letter that is scribbles, handwritten, hieroglyphics, or finally a type letter? Vote now. God damn it. Not again. Terica, your family, we gotta talk. All right. All right. Next one. We're on page 26 of 41. We making progress. You know, sometimes it's slow. Says, Dear Honorable Judge Ross, my name is, gives the name. Terica Ellis is my cousin, Couin, Couin, Couin. I am writing to say, let me not act like a person is not writing properly by mispronouncing. They said, I am writing to say she is very nice and loving person and a gate, Gate mom. I'm sorry, and a gate, Gate mother. Her kids need her very much. I know her. I think this is supposed to be she had no idea what was going on with that on that day and would not have hand. So I think this is HAND. Hand in nothing like that at all. Truly, and they give their name. Thank you, Clergy. I'm sorry, Couin. Thank you, Couin. Not cousin, but Couin. Couin, right? Couin. Thank you. Next one. Get your votes ready. What we got? What you think? For this next letter from my family, what the vote? Is it handwritten? Hieroglyphics? Scribble? Chicken scratch? Or have we finally found Terica? I'm sorry, have we finally found the Terry in our family? I'll tell y'all a secret. We ain't got no Terrys in our family. If you ain't figured it out already. I ain't showing y'all no more of them unless I need help understand. I'm gonna just tell y'all whether or not it's. I'm gonna just. We ain't even got to guess no more. That part is over. We already know. We know. Finger paint. Right. Oh y'all. All right. Next one. This one was written on January 4th. These are like right before the sentencing. I mean, the original date of the sentencing. But it says, Terica Ellis is my cousin. Is a sweet, caring, loving individual. She is a talented and very outgoing. There ain't no O on this. It's like it looks like a, but I get okay. I wish I could really show you. I ain't gonna waste time doing that. But anyway, this out don't look nothing like out. It's just context clues. Very outgoing young lady. Terica loves her 2 children. One of them, the baby girl, is ill and misses her mom. I know that's so sad. Both girls need their mom. However, the young baby needs are more extensive than the older child. Please consider this when making a decision that can change the lives of my family. Did we mention the Griggs family? I don't see no mention of the Griggs family. Let's never forget. All right, so we're done with that one. We are now on the next one. What's your vote? You can do your vote. Terica, she stepped out for a minute. She ain't talking no more for a minute. Stick people? That's what it's written in stick people. Hangman. Handwritten, Alice. I mean, none of y'all got faith that it's typed. None of y'all gotta have more faith in people. This is not how we roll around here. Have some faith. Monitor. It's written in monitor. Caveman. Miss Griggs misses her child. Yeah. Yeah. And unfortunately, she don't have the option to watch her child on a monitor. That part. Chicken scratch. Okay, says Vel gonna need a stronger prescription for his glass. Yes, exactly. My eyes are burning, y'all. If y'all only knew. Okay. What's next? Oh, okay. So we're here. This one was written on January. Oh, I didn't tell you. Y'all already know. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Y'all already know what this look like. They all look like this. I'm hoping. I don't want to cheat and scroll that, but I'm so curious. Are we gonna get the only typed letter we've had thus far? Is from the pastor. The pastor of the church is the only one, or his secretary, is the only one who has typed up anything. Out of 36 letters? Thank you so much, Trikeisha, for the super chat. And yes, it's handwritten. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Okay, so it says here, Honorable Judge Ross, I am Terica's aunt, and I know her as a loving and caring person. They all saying that, though. Did they all sit together and write their letters though? Because the wording is very similar. Says she is a great mother. They all saying that too. Of her two girls, she loves her family, and they're always in time. And they're always in time of need. She loves her family, and they're always in time of need. Got to proofread. Especially when it's going to a judge. These allegations against my niece are totally out of her character. My condolences to the family of the young man. Oh, Jesus, y'all need to know the young man's name. Jesus. You gotta know the name of the young man. Andre D. Montgomery. You gotta know the name of the young man. Oh, that sounds so like you're not even in touch with the harm that was caused in the situation. The young man and his mama and his siblings and his family and his aunt and his grandma. Andre Montgomery. Jesus. At least learn the person's name. Say the Montgomery family, the Griggs family, but not the young man who so tragically lost his life to a senseless crime. That your niece lured him out to. Thank you, Aunt. We got another one. Is it typed? I think that game is over. We ain't got to do that no more. I want y'all to see this one though. So if I'm gonna be tortured, I want y'all to at least know what took me out. When y'all like, Bill just fainted. He just dropped in his chair on camera, and we don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm showing you what happened. So y'all know what to tell the paramedics. It was shock from having a struggle. And read this. This is what we're trying to get through now. We on page, what are we on? 29. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. It's happening. We making progress. What time is it? Maybe another 30, 40 minutes max. Again, hang if you can hang. If you can't hang, I get it. This is work night for most of y'all. This is work night for me too, but I can sleep in if I want. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know if I can read this one. Hold on. I literally can't even start. Wait, hold on. I don't know what the first. I think this is I. Okay, this is the person's name. Okay, that's what's making it worse. They give their name. Writing to you on behalf of Terica Ellis. Again, context clues. I'm kind of jumping around. My eye jumping around trying to catch words. It's like putting together a crossword puzzle. I'm like, oh, okay, now this makes sense. Just be in support of my cousin coming home to her family. She is loving, giving, and caring person who needs to back with her family and child on special. I got to have this on screen with y'all. So y'all can see I ain't faking this. I am not faking this because I do want to get through these. Like I ain't making this up that I'm struggling. Okay, where was I? I think there's child, some family and child. Maybe that's children. Okay, children, especially gives a baby name who's only 5 years old and lives with sickle cell that is very severe. Please allow Terica to come home back to us all. God knows that we need her and she needs us. This is Lord have mercy on the decision that you make, and hopefully it is, I don't know, for my cousin or something, is in favor of my cousin having a second chance at life with us. Lastly, we give and sincere condolences to the family for their loss. Where I'm struggling? Where I am struggling, besides the reading, outside of that, is that I need you to mention the name of the family, the name of the person whose life was tragically taken. Don't the family. Like we can't be concerned enough to like what's the name of the person so I can put that in the letter, because I wasn't paying that much attention because all I care about is my family member. Don't. Who is this? Vanessa House. We haven't gotten to the sentencing yet. That happens on Tuesday, January 24th. So tune in. Ooh, that happens January 24th. So tune in. Come back here the evening of January 24th, and you'll have I'll share them earlier in the day, but you'll get the recap of what the sentencing, what happened. 2E says, I just want the Vipo congregation to know we did the best we could listening tonight. Lord knows we won't remember not even 2 of these letters when he's done. Exactly. I ain't gonna remember them either, and I'm the one reading them. Thank you so much, Sugar Spice, for the super chat. I really appreciate you for that. Okay. Okay. I came back because I want y'all to guess one more time with me. My family, I got some more letters, and I wanted to know, do you think that we have finally found our Terry of the family? That letter, is it handwritten? Is it written in pole dancing? Is it handwritten, scribbles, hieroglyphics, or typed? Put in your votes now. Said mumble jumble. All right. Drum roll, please. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's Terica because they say she go to church a lot. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Still too little too late, though. All right, let's read this one. At least we'll be able to read this one. Well, just because some persons can type don't mean it's gonna be legible though. All right, so let's see. Well, finally, yay! Exactly, y'all, yay! Okay, and let's see who this is from too. That's gonna be interesting. And why didn't you help everybody else? Says Honorable Judge Ross, I am writing this letter to request leniency for Terica Ellis. I write this letter with anguish and a heavy heart. We are asking the courts to please have mercy on Terica. Terica is an exceptionally respectful, outgoing, kind-hearted, very loving person who we all miss so very much. Terica's kids miss and love her so much. We are praying and asking that the courts allow her to come home to her family. We all know and believe in our hearts that she had no knowledge of what was going on in this matter. I am hoping that you can consider this letter as a reasonable statement based on my believing Terica's innocence. Your believing Terica's innocence has nothing to do with the court system. I want to thank you, Your Honor, for your time and attention in this matter. Respectfully and sincerely. And they give their name and don't tell us who they are. I mean, they give their name, but like no relation. I don't know. Who are you? Thank you, person. This was a pretty well written letter, but you got to come from a more factual side, just not just the emotions of what you believe to be true. Okay, I got another vote for you. That letter is from another person who is a part of my friends and family. Is this one typed hieroglyphics, crayons, hangman, or on bottoms up letterhead? Put in your votes. What's your votes? Okay, let me. I gotta fix it where I ain't putting nobody's info out there. What's the votes? Handwritten. I know we've been tortured with so much of it. Kind of gave up. I'm surprised we even saw that one. Well, but I guess now we got 2 typed letters. What we got here? Y'all? Screen share. Drum roll, please. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! One more. We got another typed letter. All right, let's see. Let's see what they saying. It's based on any fact or all emotion. Let's see. Okay, this person, they give their address and they start with, Dear Honorable Judge Ross. It says, I am writing this letter in support of Miss Terica Ellis. I have known her all of her life and must admit she's a wonderful and honest person. Just not forthcoming. Because had she been forthcoming, she wouldn't have got in trouble. Because she would have told when all this went down. Says, she is an outstanding mother of 2 children. Give the name of the children who miss her dearly. Terica is a church-going person who truly believes in the Lord. She has asked me on many occasions to attend church with her, but some reason I was unable to attend. Because you didn't want to. What? I pray on her return so that we can finally attend church. Oh, that's together. That is so sweet. Oh, I don't know if that's going to move to court. It ain't going to move to court, I can tell you that. but it's sweet. That was sweet. Want her to come back so y'all can finally attend church together. Oh. It says, Miss Terica Ellis has my full support and confidence that she will be a positive influencer in her community and the lives of her children. They give their name. They are retired from, I'm not going to say where, but they're retired from two major, one's a governmental agency and one is a major corporation that we are all familiar with. Thank you, sir, because you didn't really give relation either, I don't think. Nope, you didn't. But thank you. It was heartfelt. That's cute. Go to church. You ain't got to wait for Terica to come home to go to church. Go to church. Go to online church. I got lazy. I don't go to church no more. I don't go to a physical building. Anyway, now we're back to another letter. Our next letter. We're on page 32 of 41. We getting that older. We getting there. Thank y'all. Thank y'all who are hanging with me through this torture. This one's handwritten again. I ain't gonna even put y'all through the motions. It's handwritten. All right, let's get into it. And a scribble. And hieroglyphics. It says, the Honorable Judge Ross, I have not. I'm gonna show y'all this one though, because Jesus. What this has taught me though is that you need to give instructions. Like if I'm ever requesting letters of reference, it won't be for prison sentences of mine at least, but to like give instructions to the people who got to send them in. Like make sure that it's typed, have it proofread, have somebody else write it for you. Like just have someone dictate it for you. You just talk and then they fix it. Says Sherelle Vell, what do you think her sentence is going to be based off what you've witnessed from the trial? I don't know, really. I don't know. I think somebody was talking about like somewhere around 10 years or something, 10, 13 years, something like that. I think it's going to be somewhere up in there, I think. And then, she got time served. So it's what, 2 years now she's been in prison. So she'll probably have like 8 years left or something like that. I'm thinking. But it's like a total guess because I honestly haven't looked at the sentencing guidelines and all that. I haven't looked at the technical side of it. I'm more into the nosy neighbor piece of it, like this stuff. Because my guess ain't gonna change nothing about her sentencing. Oh, this in the way. I clicked on the wrong button and blocked myself. I'm gonna show y'all this so y'all can see. This is the one I'm about to read to y'all now. They didn't even have notebook paper. Okay. Okay, let me reduce this so I can go ahead and make it through it. It says, Honorable Judge Ross, I have known Terica for, and it's literally like my reading, I'm doing this. My eyes are doing this because it's like, it's no lines. And so they're writing this like it's waves. Oh, Jesus. I have known, it's like reading a greeting card. How people sign their greeting cards and they might write a little paragraph or something. That's what it's like reading right here. It says, I have known Terica Ellis for most of her life in the capacity of cousin, and pastor. A pastor did? Well, no, I know. Trust me, I know some pastors couldn't even do this much. It says, Terica has led a difficult beginning. Terica has had a difficult beginning in life, but I saw in her adult years a tremendous turnaround for the better. When Terica Ellis became a mother, her children were her main focus and concern. Terica has exemplified great mothering, parental qualities for her two daughters. Terica has always been compassionate and caring person for others. Now, at least they were honest saying that, she had a difficult beginning in her life and she turned it around. Everybody else saying she was an angel and she never had no problems. I thank you for your honesty, Pastor. I appreciate that. Thank you for your work. This next one is actually somebody did it as an email, which is great. I appreciate this. And they did it to Terica's law firm, I think. Yes, this is a law firm email address. So we have another typed one. I ain't going to show it because it's too much on here. That would be hard for me to redact. Alice says, if they can't pass a GED exam, don't have them Right. Letters on your behalf. Yes. Like I said, somebody could have they could have just met up together because they say, you know, they like to do family events and stuff. On behalf of Terica, they could have did a family event and like a family letter writing event. What, letter typing. And so the cousin who could actually type gets on, you know, their computer or bring their laptop, type all the Word documents up, and then prints them out. You know, you can Word, you can have the signature, you know, type it in any kind of font and make it look like it's handwritten, cursive or whatever. So yeah, you know, next time, y'all. Okay, so this one says, "Dear Honorable Judge Ross," they give their name. This is a lady. It says, "And Terica is my cousin. Terica is a loving person, and she were always with her family, making us smile. Terica loved her kids so much she deserves a second chance to be with them and watch them grow. I know that they miss her more than anybody. Terica is a very great person. She be there for everybody and take care of her business, and she very talented." Again, I was trying to read it the way I would have wrote it, but it says, "And she very talented. The family really miss her and wish they the family really miss her and wish that she could come home with us so we can be happy again. Could you? It would be nice for the Griggs to be happy again too, wouldn't it? Did I take them down? Oh well. Oh no, we got Andrea. We can leave Andrea. Well, let's put the Griggs family. Let's remind the family that has lost a part of their happy. Says the family really misses her and wish she could come home so we can be happy again. Could you please take this in consideration for the family and friends? I guess we ain't got to consider the other family. Okay. Well, thank you, Cudden. Thank you, Cudden. Next one. Okay, this must be the other side of the family because this person has also, which would have been another direction ago, has also just emailed the attorney, which makes it all, ooh, Jesus, though. Jesus. This is 5 paragraphs. It's typed though, but it's like single spaced. All right. Lord Jesus, y'all. Okay, we're on page 34 of 41. I can make it. We got this, y'all. Charge me up, y'all. Charge me up in the chat. Say some encouraging stuff. We can make it. You got this. God got you. God got your ass. Okay. Person says, "Attention, Honorable Judge Ross, regarding Terica Ellis." Says, "I met Terica at the age of 17. She was such a sweet and outgoing person and very independent. I had never met someone so wise as her, and we're both the same exact age. She was always the life of the party, partying, and such a willing spirit to always help others. Fast forward, I was in an abusive relationship and had no one in my life that could help me other than my friend. She allowed me to move in her house. I had no clothes, so she allowed me to wear her clothes. The thongs from, no, let me stop. I had no food, and she allowed me to eat whatever she had, from the $700 to $1,000 that Tim gave her every WAP every time they met up and bust down." I added that part. It says, "I was close to dropping out of college, but she took me to school and she picked me up." Oh, that's nice. Says, "She has a heart of gold. She never asked for money. She was there for me as a true and dear friend." See, it'd be nice if these qualities she was embracing the day that she was luring Andre out and talking to his uncle, lying to Andre about where she was, didn't let him know that she was actually with his uncle. Like setting him up. Like if you had that same heart of gold, you wouldn't have set him up because you'd be an honest person that's like, I'm being a friend to Andre because Andre's supposed to be my friend. So I wouldn't set my friend up. But says, "We both became mothers around the same time. I was pregnant first and shortly her afterwards. I was the first person to see her daughter's face after giving birth. She was beautiful as can be. She came out looking like her mom and dad. I don't know if this is we kind of going. This got nothing to do with. Come on back, come on back. The story's going way too far in a way that ain't helping. Says her daughter became the reason to live for her to live life, and she did just that. She's such an awesome mother. She was always present and kept her daughter in church. Her lifestyle didn't change who she was. We admit she has a lifestyle, though, right? She made her money the only way she knew how, but it never changed how she showed up for her daughter. In fact, I worked in the clubs. Right, let's get to the truth. In fact, I worked in the clubs with her, and I've never seen nor heard of her doing anything out of the ordinary that could lead her to trouble. So out of the ordinary, though, I think is relative, because I think what some of us in this environment here would consider out of the ordinary would be different than what someone in a bottoms up environment would consider out of the ordinary. Like the bar moves. So I don't know if that helps us here. But okay, let's keep going. She says she was naturally a good person with a big heart. So to hear of these accusations is mind-blowing to me. Terica later had another daughter, and she gave the name, the baby, the young baby. She says she's such a sweet and innocent child. I hope so. They all should be. Says she just had a birthday. She's growing, and she's having to cope with her mother not being there. She has such a young kid, but she too was with her mom all the time, and she's now starting to get antsy with not having her mom around. She's often sick and has doctor appointments that really require time and a bunch of patience with having to attend so frequently. This is really hard on Terica's mom, especially with her dealing with her own heart problems. She's getting older, and seeing after a small child is too much on her. I pray for Terica often. I know how much it's taken to stay strong, especially with her being so hands-on with her kids and being a big help to her family. Says, Judge Ross, please grant Terica another chance. She is not who others are trying to make her out to be. She's talking about y'all when she says she's not who y'all the others, are trying to make her out to be. Not me, y'all. Says she's a stand-up woman who's always tried to do the right things. She's even had multiple businesses that was helping her to live differently than what she was accustomed to. Oh, well, what was she accustomed to? What was she accustomed to? Says she is a trying woman. What's a trying woman? She is a trying. Okay, I guess a woman who tries. She is a trying woman. She's a great mother, and both of her daughters desperately need her. I honestly feel that she was caught up and wasn't aware of all that was taking place. I agree with you. She says, the Terica that I know and love would never do anything in this world to jeopardize life. With her kids, not the life of others, just her kids. With her kids, whether money was involved or not. Please allow her to come home. She's been so productive while being incarcerated. She's writing 2 books that is going to inspire so many people. I'd like to see this book. Y'all want to read the book? We gonna read the book? Oh, we probably ain't gonna read the book because it's gonna probably look a lot like these letters. I mean, there's some great writers in prison, so unless she's like dictating to them and then they write it for her and then we can read it. Anyway, says she read some to me, and I too was inspired on how well she is handling things. With all the information that you have, I pray God would put it on your heart to give her a second chance at life. She will after the 10 plus years. Says she truly deserves it. Her spirits are always up when talking to her. And y'all, it's tight, like the wording. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter on my eyes. Oh, Jesus. It says she's still just as excited about life. and all that it has to offer. I am really happy and thankful about it. This time away from family has taught her a lot, and she continues to find the positive. Says, such as she feels God wants her to slow. Oh, she says, such as she feels God wanted her to slow down and to bring him even closer to her. Very possible. In which he has. She says she would have never started those books if she wasn't in there. Facts. If you got a lot of time. Says her experiences led her to it. God isn't nearly done with her. I am a true believer that everything happens for a reason. You live, you learn, and you grow from it. Yes, very true. Amen. Says, thank you so much for your time, Honorable Judge Ross. It's truly a pleasure. Thank you so much, friend. Did you ever say your name, friend? Well, it's in your email name. Okay. Well, thank you so much, friend. That's sweet. I'm interested in this book, y'all. Okay, so the next one is another email to the attorney from another person. So we got another typed one, which is good. This is what somebody who wants to read a book about that. Yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but Trikesha says, I had 2 glasses of wine, slice of cake, chicken, and we still reading letters, right? Exactly. We're on page 35 or 41. We're almost done now, so 6 more pages. And this one's a little shorter. So this is an email. It's only about technically 2 paragraphs. Okay, so let's go. Says they spell honorable in some odd way, but I know what they're trying to say. The honorable judge, dear judge, my mother Stephanie and I'm tired, y'all. I'm starting to say things I shouldn't say. Thank you so much, Dramatic D, saying, oh my God, I hollered just listening to you read the handwritten notes. Lord have mercy. Yes. Thank God that my eyes are getting a reprieve in these emails now, the typed ones. Okay, so this person lives in Vegas. And so they are saying, my mother, and he gives the name of the mother, and I are writing, they're writing this together. And are writing this letter to give our friend, but we consider her to be our cousin and niece, Terica Ellis. I want to bring to your light the kind of person that she is in spite of the grave allegations. These are not allegations, sweetheart. These are not allegations. These are facts. The grave allegations that she faced in recent time. Okay, we starting out wrong because these ain't allegations. I need you to fix these words. Says, we have known her for the past 12 plus years. She is a great mother to 2 beautiful daughters who really needs their mother. We've also known her to always be true to her words. Her enthusiasm has led to many good works in society. She's a businesswoman with her own business. We're very well aware of the charges that she is facing. She's already been convicted. What are you talking about facing? It says, and the consequences of those. But looking at the person she is, and we would like to plead for Leonie. Yeah, Leonie. It says, we've known her to be diligent, open-minded, and kind-hearted. And we're sure she will learn from this experience. We hope you look into this matter and consider this character reference letter before passing any verdict. Terica will strive to make amends, and I'm sure we will get to see her good work result to our society again. This is how it's written, y'all. This is how it was written. Thank you so much, people that are like a niece and a cousin. We got another type one, y'all. These. So I guess at some point, what are these dates? These dates were closer to her original sentencing date. So this is like January 9th. I think all of them. Yeah, all of them were on January 9th. So maybe they was like, and this one was actually on January 10th. So these emailed ones, it's 2 of them. Yeah, they were sent on January 9th and January 10th. So maybe at a certain point, they had gotten so many of those handwritten ones. They was like, this is some foolishness. Could you tell them they could email? Like, if they ain't got printers and all this stuff, could you tell them they could just email us? So that's how we got here. Thankfully, though, thank y'all. Somebody woke up. What I got beeping at? Marianne says it is funny they find God when they go to jail or prison, but didn't know he was lost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, they said she went to church every Sunday. That's what they saying. They saying she went to church every Sunday. I ain't gonna doubt what they saying. They saying she went to church every Sunday except for the particular one when Andre's life was taken. It says, "Attention, Honorable Judge Ross." Again, this is another email. It says, "Attention, Judge, Honorable Judge Ross. This letter is to inform you of the type of friend my friend Terica Ellis has been since the day I met her in April of 2009. Terica is an amazing mother. At that time, she only had her oldest daughter, they gave the name, which she gave the world. Says the oldest daughter hasn't worried about the world until her world was ripped away from her at the expense of a bad decision and manipulation from a person she thought she could trust." I think she means Tim Norman. Dramatic D says, "Between these comments and your commentary, I'm crying." Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. She says, when I saw that she, oh no, I'm sorry. Terica has always been a sweet, kind, loving, caring. Everybody using the same words. Caring person who selflessly helped others while helping herself. Helped others while helping herself. That ain't selfish. It's selfishly. That's not selfishly. Selflessness, which is the proper word, would have been means it's not about you. It's only about the other person. But okay. Anyway, says when I saw she was just trying to find a way in life, people she could trust and have her back just as much as she had theirs. And just by me having a daughter myself, I couldn't help but understand. Whatever. Okay. So I decided to welcome her into my family like a long lost cousin. And we've been just that ever since. Cousins. She is always so happy and always smiling. No matter what's bothering her inside, it is never displayed visibly. Says, when my grandmother's health was declining and we needed help with her American, that's what they got here, needed help with her American, unquestionably stepped up and helped us whenever she was needed. For that alone, I thank her and can never repay her. My grandma was also the joy of our lives, and the love she showed her in her transitioning days was unmatched. And I can never repay her for that. Sincerely, and they give their name. They sent it from their iPhone. Thank you so much, person who is like a cousin, for typing this and saving our eyes. Okay, so we have another one. This is also typed. This is not an email. They actually typed this, and it's in typeset, like they had an old typewriter. But they probably did this in Word and just used that font. But anyway, it goes on to say, and we are on page 37 of 41, so we're almost done, y'all. So it says, I am writing in regards to my cousin Terica Ellis, who is currently incarcerated and here for sentencing. I wanted you to take into consideration before handing down her sentencing, her beautiful daughters. The character that I've always known Terica to be is a loving mother and a businesswoman, but a mother first. She is a beautiful mother of two amazing girls who strongly need her presence. Terica has always been a loving mother who expresses care for her girls very much. She's gentle, but stern about what's right for them. I'm a mother of two girls, and that's how we've always connected, especially how we love them. I couldn't fathom being away from my girls or my son for too long. The girls miss their mom very much and certainly need not only her presence, but affection daily. A daughter needs the presence of her mom to guide her through this world, who doesn't always favor us as women, meaning the world doesn't always favor women. What I've known of Terica is how she educated her eldest daughter on continuing school and completing her education, which is something Terica didn't get to do. Also, how to create business and make money morally to become independent. She's teaching her a better life than what Terica's parents set for her during her times as a child or adolescent. Ooh, we finger pointing. Says, although Terica didn't have a good start, she always talked about how her daughters were going to have a better start by becoming businesswomen. She wants to break the cycle of misfortune and prevent the rough path that her parents set for her. You really pointing fingers at her parents. Says, so what I am asking you today is that you be a part of breaking that cycle. It ain't his fault. Says, and giving Terica her freedom back so she can continue to show her girls a better life. Thanks for hearing me. And I pray that your heart allows a better outcome for Terica's freedom for her to her girls. And they give their name. Thank you, friend. All right, we're on the next one. It's a typed letter. I'm sorry, it's a email as well to the attorney's office, and it's very short. Thank you, Jesus. It's only one paragraph. It says, Dear Judge Ross, during my relationship with Terica, I have experienced an individual who shows up earlier than asked. She works hard. At Bottoms Up. Let me see where they're from. We'll see. Maybe it's from Bottoms Up. Says she works hard and carries herself in a polite, respectable manner. In addition, Terica is a family person who has always presented themselves with a level-headedness and grace, and always provided and been there for her children and us. It is with great confidence that I recommend Terica as someone who I truly believe possesses the character and judgment for the betterment of our community. And then it says sincerely, and they call themselves nephew somebody. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm praying these last couple are that short. But this next one is 2 paragraphs and a bunch of tight words. All right. So this person, actually, they're from Missouri. I wonder if they knew Tim. Let's find out. So they say, Dear Sir or Madam, says, I am writing this character reference on behalf of Terica Ellis. I met Terica through one of my cousins over 10 years ago. Maybe 10. Says when she visited my grandmother's house with her. Oh, no. And she and her daughters have been like an extended part of my family since. Terica was around my family a lot, as in holidays, birthdays, Sunday dinners at Granny's house, and even random family get-togethers. For no apparent reason at all, she and her daughters would be there. She was even, that sounds like she wasn't invited for no apparent reason at all. Like, why you here? You here again? She says, she was even there to help out and assist us with my grandmother when her health started declining. Oh, I wonder if this person related to the other person that talked about this. All the way to the very end. Terica was also there with my family to rally around me when I went through an extremely serious health crisis of my own. Says, I've always known Terica to be really sweet, loving, and caring. A person a person that you could always trust and rely on. And she was forever helping or willing to help out other people, as well as being the sole provider for her daughters, who were both good, happy girls because of their mom. I am very well aware of the seriousness of the charges that she is facing. And with that being said, from a personal point of view, from a personal point of view of actually personally knowing Terica and the type of person that I have known her to be, I can't with anything in me believe that Terica would have ever intentionally or knowingly gone along with any plan to have anything of this sort happen to anyone. Let's say what it is. Let's not be vague. Says, I just don't see her as being able to do something like that. Something like what? Something like what? Let's talk about it. Says, yeah, she got messed up in a situation. I love how vague you've been. That I can't understand. But once again, would she knowingly or intentionally assist in having another person's life taken? I would have to say no. That in capital, they said that. No, she would not in capital. And that is what I truly and deeply feel. Thank you so much for making the time to read over this letter that I felt so compelled to write for my friend, Miss Terica Ellis. Once again, thank you sincerely, and they gave their name. Thank you, friend. Okay, another one. This is also an email to the attorney's office. Look like we got a little flow going here with these emails. I like this. Wish all of them could have been like this. This is only one paragraph. And we on 40 or 41. Look at God. Won't he do it? Thought we weren't going to make it, didn't y'all? How we got over. Oh, Lord, how we got over. So he says, hello, good afternoon. I'm writing you on behalf of Terica. First, let me start off by saying she is an amazing mother, friend, and a very caring and loving. Can somebody get a thesaurus? Can we use some other words? I guess they didn't see each other's letters, but everybody's saying the same exact word. Maybe it's true, though. Maybe because it's true. Says, and full of life person. She will give you the coat off her back if you need it. She's always helping when you need her. She's always going the extra mile, and her smile could light up a room. Terica deserves a second chance of freedom. She wouldn't hurt a fly on the wall. My cousin, by the way. Oh, I'm her cousin, by the way. And we can't wait till she comes home. Those 10 years, 10, 13 years, they're going to fly by. They're going to fly by. Trust me, they're going to fly by. All right, so we got the 41, the last one. And because things were going so well with the others, we had nothing but emails that were easy to get through. You see how my flow was a lot better. Just because of that, the universe said, here you go. You thought you was getting out of here easy. So let's struggle. Last one. This is life though. This is how life goes. You struggle through stuff, and then it look like you finally get the level, and it's smooth sailing, and then this pops up. All right, let's get through this last one. This one says, "Ooh, Jesus," and it's a rough one. Lord God, it's a rough one, but we gonna make it, y'all. We gonna make it. It says, my name is, and they give their name. I am her cousin. I met Terica at the age of 13 old, and she has truly been a blessing in our family's life. As a teenagers, that's what is written here. I don't know what that word is. Had some difficult times in her life. They've been very vague with this. I want to go back to I guess we'll find out in this book, right? In this prison book, we'll find out what happened. It says, Terica dropped out of school. She was trying to find her way. Terica has always been a caring and nurturing person. She has always loved children and cared for the elderly members of her family. When my daughter was brutally worded, Terica became very depressed because she had been caring for her, I think. I wondered, was she very depressed when Andre got taken? Okay, she says, she had been in my daughter's life. Terica in her adult years has proved to be self-sufficient and a loving, I think, mother to her two daughters. Terica's character is not, is that I don't know, y'all. Comparable with, I told y'all when you get to the end of your handwriting, it's just like they gave up. They gave up even trying to make sure you can read this. I don't even know these words. With she, being charged, something with praying for the family of the deceased. Get his name right. Andre D. Montgomery. And also my prayers are with Terica's something. I give up. I'm done. I am done. That is it. We made it, y'all. We made it. It has been a long night. Almost 3 hours. You're welcome. It's a lot. a lot. But I'm still gonna we still, gonna be back tomorrow. Still gonna be back tomorrow. Let me make sure I didn't miss any starred comment. Well, yeah, we ain't getting through these. We got 30 starred comments. Thank you for your comments. I'm not gonna do that. I've read too much. I'm burnt out. But thank you, everyone who's given a thank you so much, Adventurous Spirit. You know what I'll do? The super chats. I'll do that. If you sent a super chat and and type something, I'm gonna read that, and then we getting out of here. Says, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. There you go. That never gets old. Thank you so much, Trikeisha. Thank you so much, T2. I think I caught some of these along the way, but I'm gonna click on all of them just in case I missed. Thank you so much, Sugar Spice. Dramatic D. Oh my God, I'm hollering listening to you read the handwritten note. Lord have mercy. I think I read that one too. Dramatic D again. Between these comments and your commentary, I'm crying. Thank you so much. Thank all of you. I think I got all of them. I hope I got all of them. Yes, I think I got all of the super chats. I really greatly appreciate all of you for hanging with me, and we had a great time. I think again, prayers out to the Griggs family, / Montgomery family, because they will be getting ready to also go to St. Louis and give statements and all of that. So thoughts and prayers are definitely with them with that. So thank you to all of my moderators on the front end, Marianne Coker. We've been on here a long time, so I'm probably gonna miss a bunch of people, but Rachel, Don Smart, and whoever else I may be missing. Also, our back end moderators, Precious G and Alice Blitzchild Good. Thank you, ladies, so much for your additional level of support. It's greatly appreciated, especially for this this sort of live. So with that, everyone take care, be blessed, and I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will put out a notification. Make sure to join the Facebook VIP community and text community. And all of that information is in our description area below. And I'll put it in our comment. I'll pin it in our comments as well. And that's how you'll know when I'll be back. Because I always send that out. Sometimes it's like only an hour or 2 hour notice. But when I know I'm going to come on, I give y'all that. So with that, I will holler at y'all later. And I'm going to send y'all out with a commercial. Take care and be blessed. Peace.